Just want to let you lot know that if you're watching this clip on the Fozcast YouTube channel, the full episode is now available to watch exclusively on Spotify, and it's free. Come on.
When you were at Celtic, was it very, very clear and obvious how good Virgil van Dijk was?
Yeah, I think he came in, and I think Neil Lennon basically pulled him after the first session and was like, yeah, you're not going to be here long, so just enjoy it. But no, honestly, he was amazing at Celtic. Like, just get on the ball and he would just
too easy for him.
Yeah. And then just a top player, like really good guy as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously I ended up going to Southampton, and then obviously Ronald Koeman knew him anyway with the Dutch connection, and he said to me, do you think Virgil would be good?
Do you reckon he'd be able to settle in the Premier League? Do you reckon Virgil could do it in the Premier League, do you?
So Ronald Koeman said to you, basically, is he...
But it's like, in all of football, like everyone always asks everyone about people. And he was like, Virgil, like... And I was like, yeah, 100%. And then...
How much they paid for him? It weren't crazy money back then, was it?
It wasn't...
Wasn't it 20 or 20?
I don't even think it was that much.
I think it was like 12...
Yeah, I don't think it was that much.
12, 15 tops.
Okay.
But no, what a player. I mean, at Celtic, he was just unbelievable.
Just showing off.
Honestly, he picked the ball up at centre-half and just dribble.
I remember he used to get 40-yard shots off and stuff.
Yeah,
he used to dribble it forward, get 40-yard shots off, and you're thinking, you're a centre-back here, Geese. Come on, relax.
Like, he would
come
take
to the
free
Premier
kicks,
League.
everything.
Yeah, he was. He was taking free kicks.
And just banging free kicks in.
He still takes the odd one now, doesn't he?
Oh, can you
He
imagine?
should do.
11.5 mil.
He's got an incredible free kick.
Absolute hammer foot as well. He whips it as well, doesn't he? He's got a little whip. And then obviously he comes to the Premier League, just steps it up again with Southampton, head and shoulders above everybody, wasn't he? Even at Southampton.
Yeah.
And you just knew that he was going to go again.
Yeah. I mean, what a career he's had.
Yeah.
But like, you could see early doors, like he was top player. And then came to Southampton, amazing again. Just always makes everything look so effortless as well. Like, looks like he's never out of third gear or flustered or...
This is... I've got you here now and I've got to ask you this because I made a statement I'd say a year ago, right, on a podcast, and I said that I think Virgil van Dijk, in his pomp, we're talking when he first signed for Liverpool, before he had the ACL injury, I think Virgil van Dijk might be, in that era, the best centre-back that's ever lived. Yeah? That's what I said.
In that moment in time.
Yeah? At that moment in time.
He's got to be right up there.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
But even like did his ACL and then come back.
He's still head and shoulders above everybody else.
Top.
Yeah.
Like you look at the season he's had, he's been incredible. And I think always like as well, people always want to kind of like big people up and then bring them down a bit. But no, I think he's like incredible player. Just makes the game look so easy.
That's exactly what it is. You know he's got it under control.
Yeah.
You know when they have that rapid centre forward running through, and you see Virgil crabbing alongside him, stalking him.
He's stalking him.
He's stalking him.
Literally.
And you just know he's got it under control. I don't care if it's Mbappe, Haaland, Højlund at the weekend. He's got it.
But he's so nice to play with as well, like as a keeper.
Yeah.
Because as well, like he doesn't really do anything like rash or
He's predictable.
You know exactly what he's going to do. He's so calm. Like he's just like a Rolls Royce in front of you. Like top defender. Like
I love this.
Do you know, like just so easy to play with because, and then when you build that connection, you almost know what he's going to do because he's so predictable. Like doesn't try to do anything stupid. If it needs clearing, he'll clear it. But like
always does the right thing.
Yeah, and he's very good at building that partnership with the other centre back.
Yeah,
you know, the wing back, the keeper. You know, so you always have such a good like connection.
Is he much of a talker, Fraser, on the pitch?
Yeah, non-stop.
Really?
Yeah, like really good communicator and like always has been, and really good like team player as well. Like very like selfless and you know really good to bring the team together. Like he would be a very good captain. Obviously I'd had him as captain a little bit, but not out and out captain. And then but yeah, just a great one for the changing room as well as what he delivers on the
full
pitch.
package basically.
Yeah, 100%.
We need to talk about this Southampton team. Right, so you had a 6th place, 8th place. Ben, rattle off some of these names.
Oh, mate, this is what, 2012?
No, 2015-16.
So this is 2015, Fraser. We're talking along the lines of Sadio Mane, Jay Rodriguez, Shane Long, Jose Fonte, Victor Wanyama, Dusan Tadic, Oriol Romeu, James Ward-Prowse, obviously Van Dijk, Graziano Pele. Oh, how handsome was he, by the way? How handsome was he?
Sadio Mane?
We said
Sadio Mane.
First one I said. Wow, Charlie Austin, Matt Targett. That's some squad. That is some squad.
I think that season and the season before we had just an amazing squad. And obviously when I first went, it was kind of Koeman had just come in, and it was that transition. I don't know if you remember where they'd lost a big chunk of players like Adam Lallana, moved on, Luke Shaw.
Lovren, did Lovren go as well?
Lovren,
It was that season when Liverpool just kept coming in and buying and spending money.
Was it maybe?
And it was like, it was literally like a rebuild job. And like the recruitment and everything from like the club and Ronald Koeman was like amazing over that like period of time. And, you know, we just had an amazing squad. And like that ultimately reflected in, you know, where we finished in the league.
Where did you finish those years? It was top half, wasn't it? Both years in a row.
Oh, yeah. I think with Koeman,
it was top. It was like
just missed out on
6-ish, 7-ish, 8-ish or something, wasn't it?
I want to say 6th and then maybe 7th with Koeman. And he was like a born winner.
Yeah.
And then like his standards were so high. And then we kind of just like, because we were playing so well, you just fancy beating any team.
Really?
You know, like we were saying before, where you're turning up to teams, didn't matter who it was. And we were like, we're going to give them a good game.
Do you know, so you got Koeman as manager, Dutch manager. You know, throughout your career, have you noticed a sort of a pattern of what that manager would be like? So if you've got a manager from Holland, for example, you know what that football is going to be like. You know, if you've got an Italian manager, Conte, you know what that's going to be like. You know, have they got sort of like a stereotypical character and style of play about them as well?
I mean, probably when you look at how they wanted to play, I think managerial wise, it's a lot of difference between individuals.
Yeah.
But I think like, I don't know, I think say like Koeman at Southampton, there was just so much respect for him. Like he's Ronald Koeman, do you know what I mean? So then instantly you had so much respect, and I think his standards were so high because of what he delivered when he was a player. And like I absolutely loved him. I thought he was amazing. And then I mean, just every manager's so different.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing because like football's just one game, but then the difference in like managers or how they want to play is like night and day.
Have you had managers in your career where they've come in and, because you know what it's like as a goalie. I've been at clubs where I've had a manager come in. I had one at West Brom, Pepe Mal, and he wanted me to play out from the back. He wanted me to play these lovely little passes into the right back, into the left back, under pressure, play little triangles. I'm thinking, I can't do that. That's not my game. I don't know how to do that, and I don't enjoy it either. I really don't. Have you had managers asking that of you in your career as well?
Yeah, like I mean, even now, like at Tottenham, this is the way we play. So you either learn to do it and deliver it, or you'll be gone and they'll get someone else who can.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to adapt, I think. But it's hard as well at times. But then a lot depends on the manager, what they want. But ultimately, you have to deliver what the manager wants if you want to play at that club. And then, but what I've kind of noticed as well is you get managers who will be like, I want to play this way. But then in training, all the training's built to play in that way. Like every exercise will then help you to play how he wants to play.
And get more comfortable at doing it.
Get more comfortable, get better. You're playing in really tight areas. So then when you go on the 11v11 pitch, like you feel like you've got all the time in the world, like to find passes and play out. Whereas like also like earlier in my career, I've had like managers say, oh, I want to play out from the back. And he just drops the ball and there's no tactics. No one knows what they're doing. And it's like, well, that's great, but
my right back's hiding behind my centre back, and my centre back's hiding behind the other centre back, and you're like, who do I pass it to?
And there's no structural setup at all, or no tactical setup. And then you're like, well, that's a great idea, but everyone has to be on the same.
Yeah, you have to show us how to do it.
Yeah, like everyone has to be on board.
Yeah.
And you need to know when you get the ball, that player's going to be there for you. And so, yeah, I mean, but even like now, I think that's where training's so built for how he wants us to play.
Yeah. So if you get the ball, you know your right back is going to be over there on the line waiting to take it from you.
But it's kind of the same for everyone because it'll be like people will be like, "Oh, I want to play," but you need to know your centre mid's dropping.
Yeah.
And your centre half's there for you, and you all need to build that trust with each other
course,
as well.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed this clip of the Fozcast. If you would like to watch the full episode, it is now available exclusively on Spotify for free.